Down with Rick Pino, my one-stop shop for daily encouragement. Every Monday through Friday, I'm bringing you a scripture, a concept, a Bible story to hopefully encourage you on your journey with God. If you are encouraged, then I'm going to ask you to leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. I would ask you to subscribe to the channel or even share this broadcast. If you're watching on Facebook, share the broadcast. Let's encourage some people, because today we are going to be talking about something that is very, very important that not enough people are talking about. And that, my friend, we're going to be talking about the issue of integrity. And I've just got a bunch of scriptures here that I just want to read off to you. And I want to begin by talking about what is integrity and why is integrity so important. The simplest way that I could describe what integrity is to you is that it's you living the same in the dark as you do in the light. It's you being the same person when nobody's watching or when everybody's watching. That, my friend, is integrity. And this thing of integrity is so important because it unlocks a very blessed and sure-footed journey in God. Let's look at it here. We're going to start here with Psalm 41, verse 12. And this is an incredible scripture. I always lean on this. I pray into it. And this scripture keeps me accountable by the way that I live because of what it says here. Psalm 41, verse 12, it says this: "Because of my integrity, you have upheld me and set me in your presence forever." You know, the thing is whenever you don't live with integrity, whenever you're cutting corners over here, or you're kind of doing a little bit of a fib over there, or, you know, you're not living fully clean, fully right before the eyes of the Lord, when something bad happens or something gets brought to the light, God will not be upholding you as the victor in that season because you're not walking in integrity. But he says here, the psalmist says, when we walk in integrity, the Lord upholds us. He upholds us in our integrity. And I also want to read a bunch of these Psalms here. I love the book of Psalms. Watch this, the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9. "Whoever walks in integrity walks securely." Isn't that incredible? You want to walk secure. You want to make sure that your foot doesn't slip. Then you need to make sure that you are consciously walking in integrity. Go the extra mile. Make sure that thing is done right. Make sure that relationship, that you've done everything you can to salvage that thing or to make it right, to live pure before the eyes of the Lord. Because when you do, when you walk in integrity, you walk securely. Proverbs 28, verse 6, it says, "Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than a rich man who is crooked in his ways." Proverbs 11, verse 3. I love that there are so many proverbs about the issue of integrity because this is so important to having wisdom, and walking wisdom is to walk with integrity, to do things right, man, to make sure you're doing it right. Proverbs 11:3, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them." And there's just on and on and on, incredible scriptures about walking in integrity. But here's the punchline, okay? When you are the same person in the dark as you are in the light, when you are living upright, even when nobody's looking, as the same way you would when everybody's looking, and you do this not just once or not just for a week or not just for a month, but you do this over and over and over. You know, faithfulness isn't just doing something one time. Faithfulness is doing something over and over and over again. And that's what it means to walk in integrity. Every single day that you wake, you are doing the right thing. You are keeping your heart pure before the Lord again and again, over and over and over. When we do this, we walk secure. When we do this, the Lord upholds us in our integrity. When we do, there is a spirit of wisdom that comes upon us, and it helps us to make the correct decisions. If you're just trying to get by, listen, nobody in the kingdom, nobody wins by cutting corners. In the kingdom, there are no honorary doctorates to get where you want to go. You've got to show yourself faithful. You've got to walk in integrity, especially when no one is looking. In fact, one of my dearest friends in the world, I watched him walk with so much integrity through a long season, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And I even remember in the beginning going, dude, why don't you just let this thing go? Like, no one's ever going to know. And it actually doesn't even matter. Like, it's not a wicked thing that you don't do this. It's literally not going to matter. And he just said, no, I feel like this is the integrous thing for me to do. I've got to do it. I know that nobody will ever know except for the Lord. I know in the long run, it's not really going to matter, but it's a way for me to be excellent before the Lord now. And friends, the Lord upheld him in that integrity. And now the Lord has tremendously blessed him beyond his wildest dreams because he chose to live in integrity when nobody was looking. And now when everybody's looking, the favor of God is upon him. Listen, I want to encourage each and every one of us today, not just you. I want to encourage myself today. We need to make a conscious effort to live, to stand, to walk in the place of integrity, to have an upright heart of purity, a clear conscience before the Lord, not cutting corners on things that mean something to God, but making sure that we do it thoroughly, we do it correct, and we do it over and over and over. When we do, we walk uprightly, the Lord upholds us, and a spirit of wisdom comes upon us to help us live in a blessed way. This has been The Rundown. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. I hope you have an incredible week. Let's get some integrity. Have a blessed day. We'll see you tomorrow.